Was good with y'all. Much love, much respect. I am a billionaire Charlie, and we back at it again, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about it, we're gonna break it down. Hit that like, hit that share button for me, man. Share all the videos. And if you like to donate to the channel, all my cash out information right there below. But we're gonna get back into this Nipsey Hussle situation, man. Let's start off with a little bit of positivity, man. And just break it all down. We all know, man, he about to have this whole thing, you know what I mean? The memory of him, everything, in the Lakers Staples Center anyway. I mean, they about to wrap it all up with him, man. All the fans coming out, sold out arena and everything, man. We know that they naming the street out the Nip, man. Intersection out the Nip, you know what I mean? And on that Nip, man. That's much respect, man. That's much love, man. Once again, man, much prayers and things out there for the family, man. But this is it's amazing, man, that he getting the name, the street name, the intersection name out there. And then they showed a couple of comments about Beyonce. Mama said a couple of comments about Nip. Said Jay really had a close bond with him, man. We all knew that because Jay was one of the first persons that bought like multiple copies of his CD that was like $100, man. Where everybody thinking we was crazy, man. We came up with that idea, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, when you got a brilliant idea, you just gotta believe in it, and it'll catch on. Just like me, man. Everything I do is just start catching on. People start just messing with me, tuning in, and just showing love, man. I seen the game. I seen my son. I seen a couple of people go out there to Nipsey Hussle Marathon store and show love. I'm already got there getting a couple of pair of my get a couple of shirts and hats, you know what I mean? A couple of new things with Nip, you know what I'm saying? And just everybody just showing their respect, much love, man. But like I say, man, of course we got a lot of footage that I've been editing. I mean, not editing, but like just going over back and forth, just trying to figure out the information, man. And I'm coming back to a couple of people was trying to figure out about the Audi, you know what I mean, the white car. Was it a second shooter? You know what I'm saying? Who was involved in the situation? And we all know a lot of people, man. Cowboy, Fishy Cuz. Everybody feel like Fishy Cuz had a little. He sounded a little fishy. So you know what I'm saying. But when I analyzed the tape, man, and they show the slow motion and they show the back of the store and that cut where you see the black BMW right there, and then you see the alleged victim, I mean the alleged gunman walking from the back of the alley on the side of the building. You see him walking, then you look into the mirror, right? And first, when you look into the center of the mirror, you see Nipsey Hussle. Then Nipsey Hussle moved to the side, and then as you see the guy walking up, you will see him starting to move into the middle, you know what I mean, of that mirror. You know what I'm saying? What happened basically like is they switching places in the mirror and it's making it look like another person. When really the guy that got out of the car, the white car, he ended up moving into the mirror. You know what I mean? When the other guy moved out of the mirror. So when the guy seen the guy, he walked up over there with Nip and then was that the shooter. You know what I'm saying? That made him get out of the mirror. He was in a blind spot of the mirror basically. And when he got over there to the car, you know what I'm saying, he went back to the center of the mirror. But the guy that came out of the white car, he walked over there to the side of the building, like over there where the marathon store at, whatever. And when he heard the first shot go off, he kind of like froze. And then you see him just take off when he heard the gunshots go off. And then he ended up going into the mirror, so it looked like two other people switching, but really it was the guy from the white car that was running once he heard the gunshot from the guy that came from the back of the building over by the BMW. Then the Audi was right there, which the young lady got out of the car and just started running or whatever. People said they're speculating that that car was there or was that a cop car and things of that nature, man. But like I say, man, when I looked at the footage of multiple times just to study the different angles. Cause like, man, me being a security guy or whatever, when we in stores, I look at different angles in the mirror and stuff like that, so I can see different people in different angles just by looking at the ball in the ceiling, the camera views, and all of that. So when you looking at this stuff, you gotta pay close attention to it. You know what I'm saying? To be able to get those angles or which way they coming. So that's why I say a lot of people was getting confused and thinking it was two people. But another thing that was messing up, because this was happening, man. Once that footage hit the internet, you know, a lot of people start messing with it, and you might not get the official footage if you're not really getting from the TMZ, because like even their footage, some people are questioning their footage. But when you look at certain footages, you notice it like they jump in it, like somebody was putting little spots and stuff in there to try to throw you off or whatever. Like I say, if you get people talking in a different direction, it changes the narrative to the actual story. So if somebody put, like if for instance, they take the footage and put it out there and they edit it. It's not the footage that they got that they originally showed. They show some edit footage that got pieces in it that you start seeing, and then you start believing another story, because that's what people doing. They editing the stuff they sell. You know what I'm saying? And then they put it on the internet, and you looking at footage, and you trying to figure out, is this a hoax or what's going on? Because now it's like some Hollywood playing around with the video type of thing, which is despicable and very disgusting, man. But like I say, it's so much to that video, man. It's so much. See, this is the thing that I'm trying to figure out, because the footage that I see, I still don't see the beginning part of the footage, man. Where like the part that a lot of people, I gotta look at some more footage, but the most of the footage that I seen from the guy, I don't see the confrontation though that everybody was talking about, where he was saying he was snitching and stuff like that. And then I didn't see the part where like I said, man, a couple of people were saying that the guy walked, like I said, the cowboy said that he walked up to him, dapped him up, you know what I'm saying, and he went and got his burger. You know what I'm saying? Now, I guess where he ate it there, because that don't even make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have thought that he came from the back of the cut. You know what I'm saying? Go and make a run to go get his burger or whatever. He see Nip, he dapped them up. You know what I mean? Tell him about the rap thing. You know what I'm saying? And then he go leave, because that's what the Cowboys say, right? Well, my thing is, like, where did this snitching thing come from? I'm still trying to figure that out. But like I say, once again, I did some more research on the cameras inside the Marathon store, and like for instance, when I did my research and I looked up the stuff, there's a camera right in front of the Marathon store. There's one in the top corner of it, and there's one in the actual store, and then there's multiple cameras around in the shopping center, as well as in his shop, inside the Marathon store. So it's like a lot of footage pointing directly outside in that area that they was at. And then as you can see the footage, as you pull it up online, you can see the footage of the trash can that they allegedly said that the wrapping paper or whatever went inside, you know what I'm saying, and the way that he took out. So we were just counting the multiple cameras. So far we seen like the 2 cameras that was outside, but it's like multiple cameras like posted around the stores and stuff. Like I said, a lot of people saying that the police and all of that already got it already, and some people are predicting that it's already been erased. Now, man, that'd be crazy. People saying they don't have audio. That's something that's different, because most of the stores that I worked in or did work in, they had audio. You know what I'm saying? Audio sound inside the actual stores and stuff like that. They got audio on it. I don't know if they got audio, but mostly like little convenience stores and stuff I worked in or been in, they had audio to it. So I'm assuming that they probably would have audio, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying they don't. But yeah, most convenience stores and stuff, they got audio on. It's video and audio, and a lot of times the thing be, they had a camera footage and stuff at their home, like Nip and them probably got it in their own crib or whatever. You know what I mean? That footage, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how they got their store set up. Most of the people that I work with, they had convenience stores and stuff like that. They had the audio tape, they got the videotape and audio tape probably on their laptop or computer, and they can just go to different clips and they can hear audio and everything. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I say, I don't know how they store run, but they say the Marathon store got everything up to date and everything in there. So I'm pretty for sure they should have that type of equipment in there. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, a lot of people saying it's a hoax. It ain't real. What happened to the blood? And I don't believe it's a hoax at all, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe that at all, man. This is all real deal Holyfield, man. Now, the question is, did somebody set this whole scheme and situation up? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, it all depends on their camera. You know what I mean? Like I say, if the guy, the cowboy, making up these stories like that, and whoever made up the lie. But like I said, the cowboy didn't say that they were fussing about no snitching or it was a snitching situation. It may not have been none of that, man. Like I say, a lot of people going the other route with this, man, because they feel like, man, this my theory, and this is what I really think, man. I really think that the whole situation was somebody actually put him to do this. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know who did it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going on. I'm leaning to the fact that it was something dealing with where he was going to go see that particular the next day, the rally thing. I think it had a lot to do with that, man. Because like I say, man, I'm probably one of the only guys that still believe that OJ was innocent, man. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Because when they asked that man about that evidence, man, they asked that man about that evidence, that cop man about that evidence, man. And they asked him, did you tamper with that evidence? What the man say? What he plead, y'all? You know what I'm saying? But everybody's still blaming OJ for that. You know what I mean? And then they asked the other cop, they said, who brought you the evidence? Who found the evidence first? Who found all this stuff? The guy, the officer, they asked him was he was a racist or have he been using the N-word, right? And he said no. And they bring a recording of him using the N-word like it was regular day in the park. And he just made all this stuff up. So that's why he got off. And this we dealing with the same scenario, same situation, allegedly. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's just saying crazy. A government informant just all of a sudden come out and boom, 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 boom. It just don't make sense to me. I don't care how nobody said a person was sensitive or this or that. I just think the narrative don't make sense to me. Far as like broad daylight. You gonna do this in broad daylight over snitching? Or somebody said you snitching? I see if you got mad and punched them. But to actually shoot everybody over there. And then like I say, man, the camera view, a lot of times it confuses a lot of people. The guy, once he hit him, he backs his back up against the wall and he's still shooting. You know, so people don't even realize that in the camera views, man. Like the the camera across the street to be from across the area where they got the footage from, it to me it's still good, but it just don't give you enough detail on who the person was. But like I said, it give you a lot of good angles on the situation. But like I say, man, the mystery to me, man, is like they still talking about that Audi. I really I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? This why I say, man, I was like, I'm trying to figure out the confrontation is what I'm interested in. I'm trying to figure out, did anybody see the beginning from the footage that we seen? Did anybody see the confrontation, or am I missing some pieces of the video or something like that? Because I think I may be missing something. Because the only video I keep running into is when it actually happened, and then I'm catching him coming from the back alley. So I'm trying to figure out what that footage at when he actually give him a handshake, go get the burger, and then leave. Where's that footage at? Is I missing something, or that wasn't up there? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see that footage, man. I keep seeing the footage of the guy coming from the back alley, and then he walking right over there with Nip at, and then he let off the shots. You know what I'm saying? People saying it was another person, but really it was the guy from the white car. If y'all pay attention, the guy from the white car comes out of the car. He goes over there to the marathon store. But like they intersect with each other. Him and the shooter intersect. You know what I'm saying? And when they do this, he heard the first shot. Pow! He freezes up. Then the other shots come out. Boom! Then you see him just take off. Forget the car order. He just get out of here, run through the alley, he gone. And I'm talking about the guy that get out the white car, not the guy that's actually aiming and shooting. So he shoot him, come back, and then he see what this is the thing that is crazy to me, man. Because I actually believe that he thought that it was other people out there that had something on them. Because he was panicking. You know what I'm saying? He was panicking. You know what I'm saying? That situation, especially in the '60s, like the Crip gang out there. I would think he would have had a lot of fear in his heart, not knowing what was gonna come out of where or who was gonna come from where. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, for him to have done that, it had to been somebody putting something on the books. And I hate to say it, somebody put something on the books, brother. You know what I'm saying? This is one of those jealousy thing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like that scene of Malcolm X. Somebody got something in my pocket, and then they just start shooting and all that. What was he? Get your hand out my pocket. It's like a diversion to make you think it's something else, but it's all really somebody put something down on that. You know what I'm saying? And then the chick was like, she didn't know what the guy was doing or whatever, man. See, that don't make sense to me neither, because if he originally walked in there and he go back to the car, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? She had to know he had went to grab something. And if this is old lady, she already knew what it was. That's why I keep telling y'all, man, not what my belief is, that it was more than one person that was involved in this situation. Like I said, I believe it was a lot of people scoping things out, and it was something planned. Like I said, like it was an assassination where a person was just scoping out the people that Nip was with. Like I say, homeboy story didn't make no sense at all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm interested to find out if the lawyer gonna actually have that tape, and if that's gonna be presented for him to actually say he didn't do it and say get the tape. Is something wrong with that comment? It's just if every holder telling the people to get the actual videotape, is something wrong with it. That's why I keep telling y'all, man. Somebody probably erased all of that stuff. But this the thing that's crazy to me. It's so many cameras in the shopping center. Even if they don't have the one in the marathon store, it's so many ones that's so close around that it'll give you enough details to get the face. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So like I say, man, it could be a lot of things. Cause you gotta think about it, man. You in a parking lot, right, with so many cars, bro, and you're not seeing everybody in each car. It could be actually somebody right there, right, watching. Like, and then as he moving when he can be getting signals from somebody inside the car. You know, in these cars out here. Like, it's so easy for a person to run a scheme like this. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got, they say it was a girl there they were taking a picture with, that could have been a diversion. Like, even if they didn't even know that they was a diversion. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's say, for instance, you doing a scheme like this, right? And you be like, yeah, y'all go ahead and get a, what's going on there? Go ahead and get a picture. The whole time, is the person that's setting up the scheme like, oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send them over there. About this time, they're giving them enough time to scope out the scene to make sure ain't nobody else got no weapons on. You feel what I'm saying? They checking it out. Then you get your man. You be like, you know what I mean? It's a green light, bro. You know what I mean? After he run, cause everybody's scamming the area to make sure there ain't no other guns or other things out there. You know what I'm saying? Even though you scanning the area, you can tell he was still nervous. So it's like I say, man, I personally believe it was somebody paying something off, because I'm like, dang, after that situation, he get a lawyer like that. How he get a lawyer like that? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't gonna say the people family broke or whatever the case may be, but it just seemed fishy, man. Like, for real, cuz it seemed real fishy out here, man. And as I keep analyzing the tape and I'm running it back and I'm looking at it, man, and it's just like, man, we gotta watch these cars and everything, man. And then the footage, we gotta make sure we get some real footage, because people keep messing it up. You know what I mean? You never know who's trying to just show us some fake footage, you know what I'm saying, to try to throw us off, man. For real, man. Well, like I say, it's crazy, man. Like I say, and the more we keep watching, the more we keep paying attention closer to it, the more we keep learning about the different scenarios and the schemes and situations, man. Because people, we still trying to find out, man. Because some people believe that Audi was a part of the setup. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I think, I wonder, was that somebody that worked at the store or something like that? Or what was that? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, this is a sick world out here, man. That's why I say people like that gotta be super careful and always keep their bodyguards with them at all times, man. Because a play like that can be easily ran when you vulnerable, man. For real, you had a dude come from the alley, you got a dude in the parking lot scoping you out. You know what I'm saying? Then you got a person that walk up that's scoping everybody out on some fake. You know, you had a person come up with some fake conversation just to scope y'all out. And then you got a person in the car. You got a dude that's from the alley or whatever. Because that they said I didn't see that footage when he came up the first time. That's the thing I'm trying to figure out. I didn't see that footage, man. But if he did, man, and he scoped out the scene, I'm telling you, man, how many, all them cars out there, man, it could have been the person in them joints the whole time scoping, man. The whole time, bro. Like, that's a play right there. They send a young girl out there to take a picture with him. And at this time, this to hold him out there so he don't move. He in a relaxed state of mind. He ain't even thinking about none of that. And they running plays. They running football plays around him. You know what I'm saying? If you paying attention to the cameras, the one camera that we got, we still seeing enough evidence to show that this was a play, man. This wasn't just no regular, oh man, my feelings, I'm gonna go do this. This was somebody already schemed this out, and they were just making for sure there won't nobody else out there with no heat. You know what I'm saying? This was a hit, man. I really believe, man, allegedly, man, let me keep saying allegedly, I feel like was a paid hit, man. For real. This the way it looked, the scheme, like it take for somebody to do that, it had to be some other stuff involved with this, man. Nobody ain't telling me nothing. We gonna find out the truth about what was the other situation. Was it money? Was it just hatred? Was it that they didn't want everybody to come together? What was it that deep that made them do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna find out the truth, man. We gonna find it all out. That's like I said, I'm gonna keep coming back, chopping up the videos and just looking into it just to make sure, just to see all the angles and everything. Like I said, I didn't see no second shooter. The guy that came out the white car intercepted the actual shooter, which we all come to see allegedly supposed to be Eric Holder, and they crossed each other. And when he heard that first gunshot, he freeze, and then he heard the next gunshot, he take off, which puts him back into the mirror. You know what I'm saying? First when Eric Holder walked up to Nipsey and them, he's in the mirror. And like I said, when he let the shots off, he started backing up against the wall. You know what I'm saying? He's just letting off shots. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, when you watch the video over, you're going to be able to pick up on these different things about the camera, about the mirror, stuff of that nature. You're going to be able to pick up on all this. Then, like I said, we looked at the different cameras that's in the shopping center. So like I said, eventually they're going to bring out the other footage once the case probably over and all of that. And you're going to be able to see that. See, that's the thing I keep saying, man. That right there is the pivotal of all this situation. But was it other people in that car, or which car was the other individual in that was scoping out the scene? And people saying maybe it had been the Audi, the black BMW. It wasn't. I don't think it was the white car. You know what I'm saying? That was out there on the scene, man. But I really believe it was another car in that parking lot that was scoping this area out, man, and giving signals to the bro. I believe that, man, 100%, man. It's not going over easy with nobody, man, because everybody's starting to just piece in and look, because the more we analyze it and look at it, we'll be able to chop it up more and more, more and more, you know what I'm saying? And we can see the little glitches that they've been putting in there with these fake videos that they putting out there. They need to stop that, making it look like, look like when the shooter come out that the person switch. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. It's like when you look at yourself in the mirror, right? And let's say, for instance, something was smaller now and looking bigger in the reflection when it's flipping. You know what I'm saying? They flipping it like that, and it's switching. Like it look like somebody took like a cartoon character and put them in there and flipped it. You know what I'm saying? And made it change the whole person. But like I said, who knows who doing that? You know what I'm saying? That's not the original footage, bro. We know that's a glitch. That's when they doing the cameras like that, bro, and they're switching it and it's looking like a whole other person that's taking off. Like, come on, man. We passed that in school, the level of school, to know that some of that footage that they showing right there is something wrong with that footage ain't real, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Like I say, man, when you see somebody change when they moving like that, and then become a whole nother character, another person. What is this, Dragon Ball Z now? what kind of stuff they trying to run on us out here, man? I seen a couple of videos that had that glitch in it like that. You know what I'm saying? Then I seen videos that would look 100% official. Like I said, I've been studying different ones. I didn't see the confrontation video like that. I didn't see that, man. I'm still trying to figure out. I didn't see the handshake, the confrontation. I didn't see that video yet. I'm trying to figure out where that video at. You know what I'm saying? So I can analyze that junk, because I didn't see that. All I get to see is the glitches, the white car, the Audi, him coming from the back, the switching of the dude that get out the white car, and then when they flip the footage, it looked like somebody else is coming out once he take off or whatever. Like I say, I didn't see the other part where they were saying like he put the hamburger thing in the trash and all. I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that one at all. I gotta find that footage, man. The confrontation and all of that. I didn't see that part at all, so I gotta go do more research on it and see what's up with that video. You know what I mean? But the ones that I did study, it's just like I'm just a suspect of all the cars that's out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, like, if you running a play like that, you gonna have a man in the car. Somebody's in the car watching. You know what I'm saying? Why? It's just more than one person working together on this situation, man. And we just got to figure out who in those cars, man. The car thing is pivotal too, man, because I believe it was somebody in the car scooping stuff out too. When he did his play to find out what was going on, he's searching sides and, You know what I'm saying? It's also a person out there making sure that too. And then who knows what happened with the girl thing? You know what I'm saying? With the picture that was taken. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, that was all like that's just like somebody trying to get you to stand in one spot. You know what I mean? So they scoping the area out, but they trying to do a pop. You know what I'm saying? They scoping it out. They trying to do a pop, but everybody's doing it. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. This seemed real organized to me. You know what I'm saying? For everything, I don't know. This seemed real organized to me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think it's some hands behind the scene on this, man. For real, man. Like I said, I've been studying this footage for a minute. I just keep going over, keep going over. You know what I'm saying? I keep seeing glitches, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And you, like I said, I didn't see that footage what they talking about with the hamburger and or when him walking up to Fishy Cub. I didn't see none of that yet. You know, so I'm trying to figure that out, I'm trying to find that. You know what I'm saying? All I keep seeing is the footage of him coming from that alley, man. Then, like I said, I suspect all this stuff, all the information that I'm gathering. Then, no cars out there, no suspect on that. Who? I mean, I'm telling you, they ran the play, man. Real, this not looking good, man. For real. But this is all gonna get exposed at the end, cause I'm pretty for sure if bro was rat, he gonna snitch on everybody that was on the team with him. Trust and believe that just to get less time, bro, and he gonna be gone. They gonna put him in tested custody somewhere, and he gonna be gone. But he gonna get somebody up. And like I say, man, whoever was involved with this, man, they going down, man. And I know it's like a whole lot of people involved with this, man, for real. You know what I'm saying? I am Billionaire Charlie, man. I'm out of here, man. Love y'all. Much respect, much love, man. Hit that like, hit that share button for me, man. We're going to keep doing this investigation, man, until we get to the bottom, man. Love all y'all out there. Rest in peace to a legend, Nipsey Hussle.